I just realized I did completely not put on studio mode. You've been able to see my demos setting up all this time. Bravo. Oh yeah, whatever. What do I even play tonight for music? Um, I have nothing in particular that I want. Ah, sure, why not? Probably a little bit quieter than that. Oh, no, I found a Prof Laden compilation of like relaxing songs or something. As well. Uh, and so I'm kind of sad because I usually have like the time on date here, but they broke. They completely broke. There are some browser extensions, right? It's just basically a website where they have that all, right? And it's just telling me bad gateway. Cannot establish a connection. Um, so that's unfortunate. Oh, that's exactly the kind of music I was waiting for. Thank you. Natsukashi この記憶。というかこの BGM. Yeah, I guess. Kind of beat today. I 一生は平凡 Don't bother. 2箇所3箇所10冊10冊 That's for books, right? 6箇所3匹 for small animals and stuff. Yeah. はい。ということで、今日は2022年2月10日。今は午後の、いや、午後11時に、2分。Okay, enjoy your work. I mean, it's not like you're missing much. You know, it's just the usual. Oh yeah, let me refund your points before I forget the quickest of depths. Complete. Push up. Oh, this one I did. Oh, you already did yourself. Well, mod powers. Nice. Divide. Remorse. These days I'm gonna be drawing all day. Come on, I think I put a limit on the amount of doodles. One day I would like to learn how to draw, or maybe I don't. I didn't put it, but it's expensive enough that you should be able to spam it, right? Yeah, 10K. Today the cable is kind of really ass. You can already see it here, so it bothers me a lot. Yeah, because it's 10K, I don't think it's like limited. Because those take me like a minute at most. Kaku. Shiro, I believe, right? For castle. Shiro, Shiro, Shiro. Brandish, right? Yeah. Yeah, plum. Foothold. Yeah, I like the story for this one. Placenta. Yo, Lurkin, how's it going? Welcome. Nice dab. More. Yeah, this is gonna be yet another one of those short streams because you may have noticed there was some like Timbian we played some TFT, we played some Hanabi, and we played some Awesome Knots. It was pretty fun. Yeah, it's not loyalty, it's determination, right? Or not determination, resolve, intention, will, resolution. Yeah, something like that. It's Kokoro Sashi, isn't it? Hey, will, resolution, intention, ambition. Yeah. They're all kind of the same. Leave me alone. I'm working as correct. I forgot the exact word. I have more or less a clear image, but I forget the exact word. Shouldering. Was it not clear enough? and I'm drawing them tiny again. Righteousness. Okay. Waga. Waga. Right. It's supposed to mean like ego, but I keep saying it as like, that. Hiro, right? As in to pick up. I don't know why this one is so clear to me when it shouldn't be. Shouldering. Not sure the mental image is clear enough or not. Wasureru. I don't think it's wasureru, right? Is it? But wasureru. Okay, cool. Okay, so I had the mental image clear for this. It's just the English word is not coming out. It's not a lament. It's like the thing that comes to mind is fucking copium, afflicted. Yeah, afflicted. Yeah, I don't remember the word afflicted. I guess because the way I remember it is like you're not really in a bad state because you're afflicted, right? I guess out of context that sounds weird, right? Not doing great, and instead of like ice cream or something, you go ham on your shish kebab, right? Which is like the other thing. But I never quite remember why one is eating it. I know it's like because they're on a bad mental state, but I thought that would be good enough to remember afflicted, but I guess it's not. And this is the second time I'm having this problem with this kanji. I'm marking that's correct for now. I feel next time I see it's not good, I'll mark it wrong. Ocean. Ex- Extract. Because I don't think it's an extract, but to extract. Yeah, this is in Spanish. This that. 1 year. Okay. There you go. Foothold. Laundry, huh? No, to learn basically. Komaru. Uh, quandary, I think, put it in English, but it's like to be in trouble or be problematic, right? In a way.すずさん、おはよう。いや、おはようというか、こんばんは。と、まあ、こんにちはかもしれませんね。でも、いらっしゃい、初見者。Can be thought of as passing something from one mouth to another, can afflict the heart. If anything, I guess it's just because how infrequently I used afflicted, I guess, in English. The fact says quandary, no one. Let me do this one real quick though. Because then it takes time and it says like I took forever to remember this one, but this one is easy. I guess I don't know. When I think afflicted is because something really really bad happened, right? I don't know. Say a recent widow was really afflicted by her husband's death, I guess, right? Like that's usually the context in which I think of, right? Something like really 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 bad happened. The thing is, the way I remember the radical, right, is it's not as mouth as this, but because this kanji in itself is like a skewer, the way Heisig told is like, oh, think of it like a shish kebab or whatever. Or a skewer really, really helps, I guess. So like this association with food is why I did my other meaning, right? Alright, because I don't know what else skewer plus heart or emotion or whatever you want to use it equals afflicted. Like I remember the mental image is clear enough, right? I have the condition, right? The emotion, like in a bad state, like eating the skewers a lot or something instead of ice cream or not eating. Period, right? It's just the word afflicted, especially in English, is not coming out there, right? And you think a affliction, you think skin diseases. I'm not thinking of anything related to medicine unless it's strictly necessary, like placenta. I hate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, like, because I have the mental image clear enough, maybe next time I'll remember the word immediately and I'll have no problems, right? But if I mess it up again, I'll add it again, I suppose, and try to think of it in a different way. Right. No. Has to be this, right? Yeah. Kaki. Oh, isn't this like lock? This. Were you not planning on telling you about the new Wii Sports? I forgot. There were so many little things here, right? Yeah. Like there was like what the new Wii Sports, the Mario Strikers, a bunch of little things. I mean, the highlight for me was like Shadow Blade 3, right? Tie up, or like actually just a knot, I believe, or like fasten, tie up, yeah, it's whatever. A lot of different little meanings when I looked it up, and fasten is not the one that comes to mind the first, but oh well. Do we even have room on the living room for that? Although I guess if you do move out, it wouldn't really matter. Oh, foothold. Conjecture. Brandish. Shouldering. Pick up. I'm doing it in the wrong order, but I'm just so used to having something here and then doing this that I never stop to consider that I'm doing the legs first. So this leg's like way too wide. Pick up. Okay. Yürü. 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 Not to be confused with yürü for like night. It should also be here. Secret, because there's not an H put there, it's not Himitsu, but in this case, Naisho. 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 I think I said Naisho, but it should be Naisho. Oh, interesting. It's actually Odaka. Naisho what? Naisho this. Naisho this. This. Naisho that. Interesting. Fukano. 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 Right, that's impossible. Oh no, wait, this is Kano say. Why did I read this as Fukano? Boy oh boy. Gekka. Yeah. Hashira. But then it would drop in pitch. Hashira wa. Hashira wa. Hashira wa. Right? Because it's Odaka. This is Fukano. Fukano. Right. There you go. Seikaku, as in personality or character version. Yeah. Yoru. Shippai. Failure. Interesting. It's been a long time since I added Mitsameru. The thing is, at that point I didn't know what that Sameru was a verb. Sameru. Alright, so it's it. Mitsameru. Yeah, Mitsameru. Then Mitsameru, yeah. Mitsameru. Mitsameru. Hola, hola, bienvenido. Interesting. 可能性 possibility. Basically, I didn't even bother putting the English one because I already know it. 失礼. ¿Qué haces? Pues tal y como ves, estudiando japonés. Joder, no pretendía que rimara eso, pero... 失礼. Rude and polite, yeah. 望む, right? To desire or to hope. Wish for it, yeah. 足と足りる。ですよね。ちょっと足りる。と足。Aparecían recomendados. Pues mírate. Vete tú a saber por qué. No sé. So I remember. What goes here? Oh, that. ¿Será porque suele ver cosas en japonés? ¿O por qué será? Le tengo puesto el idioma del stream en japonés. Y es solo un just talking. Tampoco. Fruity. So... Yeah, I know what it means. I don't have to explain. Yuenchi. ¿Es dividido en japonés? Pues sí. Yuenchi. Vale. Fukano. Vale. Fukano. ¿Y para qué quieres aprender japonés? Pues porque me gusta. ¿Qué más si no? Illustrations of picture native audio with the card. It's just getting native audio is a big old pain in the ass. It's not the best. But yeah. Any sort of reference, I do think that helps. I do intend to do separate pitch accent audio listening sessions, right? Gracias por el follow. Lo aprecio. But yeah, it's just reference, right? I'm not the best at hearing it, but I am getting gradually used to it. Right? Probably native recordings would be better, but here's the thing. I do have... There's... hold up, let me show you in a bit. There's this website, right? You can look up the pronunciation for any word. Well, thank you. ¿Y ves anime? Pues claro. ¿De dónde te crees que aprendas? Es más, si te pasas por aquí por las mañanas, sobre todo a partir de mañana pasado y el siguiente, hago prácticas de listening, de audio, con anime. vamos muy, pero que muy lentitos, pero la idea es entender absolutamente todo. Y una vez que termine un episodio, pues lo volveré a ver varias veces y me acostumbro. Anyway, so, I have this website. You can barely hear it because of the music. Yeah, it's really it's really hard to hear it. But there's this website, so I could check every single flashcard, look up the word I'm learning from that flashcard here, and actually listen to a native recording. But that's kind of annoying. ¿Cuál es mi idioma verdadero? ¿A qué te refieres? ¿De qué soy nativo? No sé, dime tú. No sé. ¿No se nota? Okay, guys. Not only like Draco. Uh, if you hear me talk, can you tell which is my native language? Like when I'm talking in English or switch to Spanish or something. If you assuming you had no previous knowledge, I'm kind of curious. Sí. A ver, soy español. Y vamos a ver, cuando hablo en español, hoy en día suelo hablar un poquito más con acento español, de normal de siempre, pero sé que estuve viviendo en Chile 8 años. Entonces, si yo me lo propusiera, me sale un poquillo más acento chileno, ¿sabes? Ah, tengo que soltarme un poquillo, güey, pero sí, así me cachan mejor. Igual no es como perfecto ni nada, para nada, pero no sé. Tengo como un pequeño switch. A veces me sale un acento así más sudamericano. Ah, no sé. Tampoco que sea muy diferente, más que nada es el CCR. Es una mezcla de español e inglés. Era una mezcla de español e inglés. Es decir, sí, porque lo que más lo que más los japos lo que a los japoneses les interesa es aprender más el inglés. Y yo ahora mismo vivo en Canadá, sé bastante inglés, ¿no? Entonces, con el inglés me manejo bastante bien. Y claro, mis streams son principalmente en inglés y pues los voy intentando pasar a Japón, porque no mucha gente me ve en español. Cuando lo hace, intento hacer un poco yo más de fuerza por hablar en español, pero eso también aliena un poco a mis otros. I usually don't speak too much Spanish on stream. It's only ever when I get like comments and stuff, right? Because technically it is in the title, right? Spanish, English, Japanese. Um, but aprendes a japonés y ves animes sin subtítulos. Te puede ir cambiando. Cuando estoy viendo anime por puro ocio y con amigos y eso, pues claro, lo vemos con subtítulos. Pero aún así voy prestando atención. Pero cuando estoy estudiando en serio, lo veo sin subtítulos. Entonces depende. Pero sí, la idea es llegar a ese punto, ¿no? De poder ver el anime sin subtítulos, más corrido, e ir entendiendo más, pero ir aprendiendo palabras nuevas entre medio, ¿no? Hisashi. これは Hisashi ですよね。はい、Hisashi。まあ、書きませんでしたけど、まあいい。不可能。不可能。Impossible. Tú sí sabes inglés, ¿no? Si me pongo a hablar mucho inglés tampoco te va a llenar tanto. Chitsure, 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 chitsure. Anki, Anki ですよね、Anki。はい。そうだ。There are you cannot post links here. Unfortunately, I have to disable them. Nor do I have a permit command yet. So you can either post that on my Discord, or because I just typed on chat, you should be able to send me a whisper, and I could show it up on stream. Yeah. Whatever suits you best. So then. Shippai. 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 Yoru. Yeah. Yoru. 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 There we go. Whoa, whoa. Core 2K, 6K, optimized. My goodness. Vocabulary Anki deck. Move with audio. Can I escribir kanji? Practico. First of all, the background is white instead of yellow or black. You're presented with the sentence, start with word in bold, and then so contains the reading, the translation of the sentence, and the target words English definition. This way you can just focus on reading. It's easy and it gets the words into your head. Yeah, so that's also important because every word I add to my list, I do learn it on a context beforehand. I write it on a memo and then export it as decks. Well, decks, I just add a couple a day. Right? But I usually remember the context. I mean, these are nice. I guess I could do this as well. I don't know how many more flashcards I want to add to my daily studies, because I already have like all my Heisei kanji, all my internet pickups. I have all the new listening and speaking vocab. I guess it's not that much. Ahora estoy mirando un momento que me han pasado un recurso. Todo esto. いや、それはとってもいい話だ。Also, from a streamer perspective, I don't like audio balancing too much, so I guess that'd be also annoying. I'll save it though. Thank you. I'll put that on my bookmarks. Vale, pues gracias por pasarte. Nos vemos. Chao, chao. I'll bookmark it. I'll consider it. I've been a little bit at a loss of what to do next in terms of my studies, right? Because when you're beginning, it's easy, right? Here's a lot of hiragana, gotcha. Here's a lot of katakana, gotcha. Here's how it's pronounced, right? Gotcha. There's mora, understood. You can dip your toes into pitch accent or not. That depends on the person. I did. And there's like, okay, here's the grammar, which I use Taikim's grammar guide, right? Okay, you finish all of that, and you're still doing a lot of immersion. Okay, so what do you do then? Just more immersion, and more immersion, and more immersion. That's all that's there left. Um, I don't know. I do keep up with like my kanji flashcards. I would like to finish remembering the kanji one, right? I guess at some point, although it's not super strictly necessary. And yeah, just kind of slowly but surely kind of learn kanji, learn words and do listening practice and stuff. I don't know. I'm just kind of with a blindfold, striking wherever I can. I can do immersion. Fuck it, let's do immersion. I can do listening. Yeah, sure. No. It's weird. Chitsure, right? Chitsure. As long as I don't say chitsure, but shitsure, I think I should be okay. Kanose, kanose, right? Kanose, right? Possibility, but fuka, fukano, fukano, kanose, kanose, so possibility. Oh yeah, I guess I was supposed to draw it. Like, let's do this, and then we do this, and be like, oh yeah, bam. That way I don't have to write them again. Yoru, night, evening. Furo. But it's a naka, so furo wa. Anyway, bath. Furu to fall, yeah. The minute is right there. Oh yeah, well, again, this is kanji practice after all. I'm supposed to be right in the kanji, aren't I? Bye. Yeah, I'm at that weird point where like there's some immersion where I feel like, oh, this is too hard, but then I go to like basic stuff like Genki and I'm like, what is this? Baby mode. To vocabulary acquisition and retention. Yeah, I know, right? Because I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm fine doing Anki. It doesn't really bother me. If by doing Anki like an hour every day at least, it does at least feel like I'm doing something and I'm making some sort of progress. Um, but yeah, I know I know, I don't know. 日本語ちょっと Uh, yeah, the best way would probably just be like do the language exchange or something. Just they tell you right, just get a Japanese friend, and like in those conversations, words that you use often you'll just acquire naturally because you're constantly gonna try to use them right in some sort of or way. I don't know. I'm just throwing myself at Japanese any way I can right now. Like, okay, I got my Anki. This is easy. It's almost like doing. I compared many times before to like gacha dailies. It's like my gacha dailies. I can sit down, do them for like an hour and a half. If I'm feeling better, like 2 hours, and I add a bunch more. right? Can tackle them. It's convenient in a way. And then whenever I have some free time, I always watch like at least some anime every day. When I go down to get lunch, for example, right? While having lunch, I at least do some immersion, right? I don't know. It's weird. I'm also probably gonna sound like a bit more pessimistic than usual because I'm kind of tired, right? Today it's an unusual late stream. Um, I'm a bit tired, I guess. So I sound overall like more tired and a bit more pessimistic. Like, but I do really enjoy learning. I don't know. It's weird. I do think like overall the best approach is probably immersion, but I would like a bit more of an active immersion, right? So at some point I'm probably gonna either shift my stream to be like nothing but Japanese and force myself to speak nothing but Japanese so that when there's something I don't know, I look it up and I have a memo of like words I wanted to say on stream, I guess, right? Or like just get on a Japanese Discord server or something. Try again the language exchange apps, even though talking to people is hard. uh, I don't know. Because I do feel like when I got the best improvement in my English was when I was like on group chats with friends, which we were just trying to play some Nintendo online games, right? Some Animal Crossing and Splatoon back in 2016. That's when like my level started to increase much better, right? Much faster, and I started acquiring more things more naturally because I was really involved. And we were doing voice calls and stuff, and I started to get a bit more familiar and more used to the language. So I would love that again, but I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not as social as I used to be, but I've never been really social. I just so happened to find a group with nice people once. Well, Tim Bian too as well, but that's a completely different matter. And at that point, I was already somewhat confident in my English, not too much, but it did help me gain confidence and get super used to it, to the point where I can live in Canada. So for Japanese, I guess as scared as I am of Discord servers, I think I should just jump into one that is not too big. Try to make some friends or something. Or either do that or just change the way I stream and be like, okay guys, I'm barely gonna speak English now. Which will alienate part of my audience, I guess. Because I do kind of feel bad because my regular viewers are just my friends. Seth, Arcea, maybe Lurkin, Kumari, right? Friends. I'm pretty sure someone like Rajitos also lurks here and there. Like, okay. I don't know. I mean, studying through the stream is great motivation to do it every day, especially when there's discounter. But at the same time, it's a bit conflicted sometimes for what I want to do, right? Maybe one day I just want to stream an entire anime, no subtitles, front to back, no stops, see how much I can get. Yeah, I cannot really do that on stream, right? Can I? I don't know. I don't know. Akuru. I'm still figuring out everything. 音声 right? 憧れる so that'd be to like idolize really, to like, or yearn for some sort of place or condition or like other things, right? I think of place because that's like the context in which I saw it. But I've also seen it in the context of like idolizing someone, right? To admire. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Admire. Shoko. Shoko. Yeah. Shoko. There were nine. Shoko. Shoko. Sometimes I do wonder if my pitch is okay. Proof. Evidence. I believe this was Yopparau. Yopparau. Maybe? No, it actually is all heaven. Yopparau. Yopparau. Kowagaru. Yeah, kowagaru. 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 I'm gonna say heaven just for like testing purposes. Kowagaru. As opposed to kowagaru. Kowagaru. There we go. Kowagaru. 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 There we go. Yeah, that. Junban. 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 I believe this was Tsumi. No, is it Tsumi? Let's go with Tsumi. 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 Kakute. Decision. Do you prefer Konomu? Konomu. Yakai. Yakai. Yep. Kanari. It's not gecko, but because it's another word which you could use like translated in English as in considerably, considerable, or fairly, or quiet, but no, it's kanari, kanari, kanari. Context, bunmyaku, bunmyaku. So that'd be audio. I heard this when I was listening to a podcast, right? And they were talking about the difference between, because they also have a YouTube channel, and the differences between like onse, right? Contents, or something like that, or like doga. I got the gist of where the conversation was going, right? I like how like only audio is different, right? Like I'll live through your boys. I've heard it in some other contexts as well, but that's the one I remember the most. Kudamono. That's just fruits. Fruit, yeah. Proof evidence. Shoko. 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 Yopparau. So that'd be get drunk. Language. Gengo. 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 Alright, there you go. Junban. That'd be sequential order, or like in a line in your turn, I believe, or something. But tsumi, a crime or a sin. Tsumi. Yeah. Futatabi. So a second time, or again, or like was, yeah. Akogareru. Yakai. As in, it was problematic of some sort, right? Trouble, burden, nuisance, trouble. I'm pretty sure the most often thing I've heard this with yakai nakoto. Yakai. Yeah, it is an adjective. Yakai. Yeah, so it's not yakai, but yakai. In this case, interesting. This is just the check or the bill, say for a restaurant before paying, right? Kind of. So fairly, quite, considerable, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Honshin. No, actually, was it Honshin? Yeah, I believe it was Honshin. 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 Hola. Hola, buenas, Gustavo. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches, quizás. Bienvenido. Why are Spanish speakers getting recommended all day today? Census. Kano. Bienvenido. Creo que lo he dicho ya, pero. To be afraid. So I mean, to be afraid, there's like, kawaii, right? I'm not studying. I am studying. That's it. Sorry. So there's kawaii, right? Kawaii. You must leave, but we'll be back to monitor your progress. You know many more words than me. Than you. You think so? I'm not even sure if I could actually use them. But yeah, well, you're welcome anytime. Depending on the day, if I have classes or not, or how I'm feeling. I alternate my streams between like morning Eastern or night Eastern. But yeah, thanks for stopping by LTR. お疲れ様でした。ありがとう。お疲れ様です。おやすみなさい。またね。Suerte capo, gracias. Gracias. Oh yeah, there's kawaii. Kawaii. Be the adjective. The adjective is like osoreru, which will also be like be afraid of something, and then kawagaru, right? Honshin. So true feelings or intentions. Kaike. 音声。罪。酔っ払う。厄介。Yeah, onse is just audio only, right? Without any video, voice. Yeah. Yapara, to get drunk. Sumi, sin or crime. Yakkai. So that'd be trouble or burden. Yeah, there we go. Honshin. So that'd be true intentions or real feelings, or I mix true and real here, but whatever. Honshin. Honshin. はい、ということで、今日の配信を終わりたいと思います。もうそろそろ寝る時間です。短くなりました。すみませんでしたけど、でも木曜日の夜はなんていうかゲームナイトというですね。だから友達と遊んでいました。配信しました前に。配信始まりました前に。まあと見ての通り今日は疲れていました。まあ見に来てくれてありがとうございます。Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm not sure, but I gotta sleep. That's what happens when Thursday is game night. Me voy a acabar el stream, bastante cortito, pero los jueves por la tarde estoy cansado de clases y suelo empezar un poco más tarde porque estaba... los jueves por la noche juego con mis amigos y unas cosas, así que... eso. はい、お疲れ様でした。おやすみなさい。またね。Yeah, see you around. Good night. Take care.